Those three are all open drag queens, not actually trying to pass as women, are you, fellas? Blind date for drag queens. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. They're doing an open one. Oh, gosh. Even when you think you're looking at normal people, you're still looking at these. Drags. Oh, my gosh. There's no wonder he's sending fire this time, not water. Oh, my God. Look at this face. What is going on there? That is never passing in a million years, look. You got this dude here with the big teeth and he's got tits like Spaniel's ears. He does. And you got hair with look at the state of this face. Open eye sockets, no brow bone. Widest in the hairline, tiny ears. Can't smile for jinkmags. And the jaw. What's happening? Adam's raising implant. Everywhere I look, I see flip-flops. Blind date, look. They're all flip-flops. That must mean, what's that Paddy McGuinness show called? 15, not 15 to 1. What's that show called where there's 15 women and one guy? Oh my God, I bet it's all of them, innit? Right, let's come back here. Amanda Holden was where I was. I went totally off topic. We was on a different TV show, folks. Amanda Holden, Stacey Soloman won the X Factor lot. With Simon, oh, I don't want to go to it. With Simon Cowell lot and Amanda who were doing... Who's that? He's a big old dude, isn't he? Dixon. Dixon. He's got a dick and he's a son. Is that I Show Speed? No, it's the other one, isn't it? Keemstar. Not Keemstar. Keemstar come in a flat earth lobby once. Got locked in with us. That was funny. A4. Ripping him to shit. Well, ripping her to shit. I wonder if A4 was a flip-flop. The question's got to be asked. Adam. Amanda Holden, it's a bloke. Final answer. Are you in the back file, Amanda? You've got to be. Amanda H. Searching. Stacey Soloman. Sol O Man. Son of Man. Sol. Solar. Son. Solar. Sol O Man. Solomon. Like King Solomon. Innit? Oh my word. When you start looking into names in the Bible, like what's going on? But they redecorated that book. You see, the bottom line is, I don't care which book or scripture you've read, there's a God. That's the bottom line. There's a God. There are many messengers. Did you get the message? There's a God. The rest is culture and tradition and lies, of course. Man-made lies. God didn't make lies, the devil did, and man copied the devil's image. Open this. Amanda Holden. Squeeze. Open again. Back file. Amanda H. Where are you at? Amanda G. Amanda not. Where's Amanda Holden? There it is. Amanda Holden. Hold on. It's a man. Duh. There you go. Let's come back to class. Let's cut out Amanda Holden. Hey Ridge, just about there then. That's got to be close. 18 minutes. Was I ranting? Was I? My balls. My bad. Amanda Holden. Hold on, it's a man. There. Gotcha. Alright, let's come back. Have I got any requests in chat? No. Right, I'll continue. Let's do Stacey Soloman. Why not? Stacey It know what I wanted. You knew what I wanted, didn't you? Stacey Soloman. He comes from that country I'm not allowed to mention. He's got a big schnoz, hasn't he? Long neck, wide mouth, square jaw. It's been feminised. Can't get rid of those teeth though, can you, Stacey? Trying to create a Q line look when he's got a dad's body, square shoulders, long neck. So when you ask yourself, for all you English people that are new to this, you're asking yourself, well, who had the babies in Stacey's life then? Who had all those children? Well, of course, the wife did right here. The one with a small face, look. There's your big face, your big triangle. There's your small triangle, look, with a 5 head. No trachea or anything. No, look at the mastoid showing on Stacey and no mastoid on Joe Swash. Allegedly, Joe Swash has got the biggest penis on EastEnders. She's got the widest gaping hole then, hasn't she? That's what they're telling me, because everything's inverted. There's Stacey showing off his brain damage, wearing a plastic moon bump. I'll tell you what, 1, 2, 3, 4 children. Stacey must have smashed Joe Squash to pieces. Absolutely. 4 children. And they all came from Joe. And there's a 5th one on the way. What do you want? You want to go out? You little tosser. Right, hang on. 1 second. I've just got to let the dog back out. What you got me a div for? I'm in the middle of a show. Twice you've got me up tonight. You little div. Come on then. Hey, you there with the sad face. Come up to my place. Let's get it on. Right, where were we? Oh yeah, Joe Swash, Stacey Soloman, Stacey SS, wearing a moon bump lot. That's how messed up in the head this gentleman is, that he wears a moon bump and walks around pretending to have babies. When's the last time, Peter, that you sported a fake tummy and had pictured? Look at the size of Stacey Soloman's hand. Get out of here. What is he? He's, I don't know, 18 months pregnant there. He hasn't got a single shred of fat on his ass. Not one. The first thing that goes on a woman when she gets pregnant is her ass. The glutes, they fill. The boobs come last. Okay, but the bum fills straight away. Storing fat for baby when she gets here or he gets here. This is mental illness at its greatest. When you're pretending to be pregnant, when you know you're a man and you're pretending to be a woman. Don't care what anyone says. This whole showbiz is a sickness, an illness, and it's spread throughout the world. In the beginning, women were not allowed on stage. The presence was not allowed on stage, so men would dress as women. And then it became vice versa. The women would dress as men, panto. And then they took that idea from the stage in Greece and brought it to life. Well, it might have been long before then, actually. Probably was, because Babylon... It depends when that Greece story came about. But regardless, it's all inversion. Everything's an inversion. And they have this... This is the father with a pair of fake boobs and a fake belly, wearing women's pants, stood in front of a cot room, pretending to be a woman. If that's not mental illness, I don't know what is, but this is my opinion, and no one's going to change it. I won't use your pronouns. I won't play cosplay with you. I won't join in your mental illness. You can't convince me of anything else, because it really is that simple. What they have done to us, only a mentally ill person would do, telling us that we're descended from monkeys, and people believe it. Telling us there is no God. Telling us that the universe is infinite and never ending and it forever expanding. We've got more chance of seeing aliens before we see God. Nonsense. You only have to take a look at the world and the laws of physics and biology that God put in place to know there is a heavenly Father. But these people are here to distract you. I was talking to Danny earlier on, and he said, I ain't got time for any of it. And I said, I know, that's what Satan wants. As long as you don't have time and you believe you've got a good life, you won't kick up fuss. And that goes for all of them, right? Your friends, your brothers, your sisters, your family. As long as they've got a nice, comfortable life, they'll never kick up. That's why the Romans said, give them bread and circus. Give them food and cake and something to watch, and they won't do anything. But then you just, it's a powerful lie that they've forced on everyone. Don't feel sad, right, for them around you. You can't. Feel joyous that God saved you first. If he decides to save them around you too, and if it was because of your message, then all the better. But don't worry yourself. As long as you take you and your children with you to heaven, that's all that matters. You can't let your best friend drag you back and keep you in hell when you can go to heaven. If they want to choose to go to hell, then it's their choice, free choice. That's what God created, free will. You have a choice to believe or not to believe. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe that God paid my sins in advance. But I know there's a God. There's a difference. Bible doesn't convince me that there's a God. It's a request of faith. And that's what God says. You're not getting into heaven on your works alone. It requires faith. These people took away your faith. They took away your ability to think, your instinct, your detective skills. They took that away from you, the ability to question things. And now you just watch mindless gunk on the TV and these fake people who are reading from scripts. None of it's real. None of it's reality. In real life, men don't get pregnant. And neither does Stacey Soloman. It's just in make-believe land, in La La Land. We're in La La Land. Tell me, which one of them's got pink lips? Which one's got the bigger cheek and face? Who's got the bigger five head, though? Stacey Soloman. Rectangular. Deep set. Far apart eyes. High, wide cheekbones. Massive set of gnashes. Square jawline. It's been feminized. They've softened the jawline. That's all they've done, look. It's still square. He's still got an Adam's apple, really, look. What is that? Oh, it's a piece of hair. Oh, my gosh. I honestly thought that was skin then. I literally thought his neck had been stretched. Joe Swash missing a jawbone. It's your choice. Again and again I tell you this. Study, learn and practice till the pictures make you laugh the way they do me. There's nothing more glorifying for your soul than to know that God exists. It changes you. It changes your character. Stacey Soloman walking. Right there. Who's this? It looks like Stacey. Are they brothers? With a police escort as she shops with her sister, Gemma. Gemma's a dude. They're both dudes, look. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet on both. Stacey Soloman and his brother Gemma are both secretly transgendered men. Look at the wedding day mints on Stacey Soloman here. Look at this. Joe Swash. Full mints, knee and foot, 8 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I've said it many times before, there's nothing like a wedding day mints. I've never been married. I've never wanted to be married. Maybe Horatio's mum once I was going to marry, but it never happened. And in some respects, I'm quite glad that I didn't break the matrimony of a sacred relationship, as God puts it, for my soulmate. I guess I never found my soulmate, so I'm glad I never got married. But right there, Stacey Soloman versus Joe Swash is the full wedding day mince. Nothing takes it away. You could put some tulips around her feet and she's tiptoeing right through the tulips. Stacey Soloman fails forensics. And as much as you might love Stacey Soloman if you're an English person, it's all lies. Your whole life has been lies. And God wants you to care about this lie. Or all of the lies, but this one in particular. Because these people are recreated in the devil's image. Not in God's image, in the devil's image. So if you want to recreate yourself in his image, then you'd also recreate yourself in his persona, right? To lie. To be a natural born liar. And that's what these people do predominantly. Lie every day to everyone they meet. Not just about the gender, sex, sorry, but about the shape of the earth, about wars, about anything, diseases, anything. These people gaslight people like me and you. And they do it by telling our friends stuff. And our friends listen to them because they're celebrities, but won't listen to us. Their very best friends or their family, their sisters, their uncles, their fathers, their mothers won't listen to us, but you'll listen to mugs like this that know knack all about fuck all. And as God is my witness, and he is my witness, I have made mistakes in this world. I am sorry for them. But these people are not sorry for them. Well, I don't believe they are. Most of them, I think they couldn't give a rat's ass. Just for the way the world is. But I've had people in my life that are flip-flops that have done kind gestures for me along this route. Not just tell me the truth. Telling me the world was flat was a kind gesture. Telling me about the flip-flops was a kind gesture. I had other people in my life that did kind gestures for me. Jibby was really sorry when they took a ratio. Before they took a ratio, Jibby was so sorry, crying almost. And there was all coming on because they thought that Jibby was going to spill the beans about them all being transgendered. She didn't, but I found it out anyway. I found out that Jibby was a woman and Larry, just by skull checking the bitches. But then when we got Jibby's gate walking across that bridge on Josh's channel that day, that was one of the funniest flat earth videos. They've taken all them ones down, of course. That's why I want to make my own website up so that I can put all my videos up and they won't get taken down, will they? Because I won't be offending someone's community guidelines, as they put it. In reality, it's just they don't like the truth. Because I'm not hateful in any way. I don't hate Stacey Soloman and Jay Swash. I don't hate Jibby or Mark Sargent or Dave Murphy. I'm grateful that you told me the truth. And I had a lot of laughs along the way through Flat Earth. I did. Surrounded by these people. But I'll tell you what. I've had 10 times as many laughs watching this topic unfold in front of me. Flat Earth did cost me my friends and family. It did. Because they can't handle the truth. But this topic has brought them back. Not all of them. But it is slowly bringing them back. Because it can't be denied. You might be able to deny flat earth and the bendy water and fake space. You might be able to deny these things. But you cannot deny a woman's walk or a man's set of teeth. A man's Adam apple. Once you know the markers I'm talking about. And it's the quickest of all subjects to teach anybody. You could literally, and I've done it plenty of times. I told you I'm going to go out this summer. I'm going to do loads of videos this summer. And I'm going to show you how quick I can teach people. To all the newbies who haven't watched my videos and gone back and watched me talk to strangers on the street with a book full of pictures. A book full of pictures that are all on YouTube and Twitter. I've got a book with 600 pages with pictures similar to these. But old. The book's old now, which is why I want an iPad. So on the next set of videos, you're going to see me with an iPad doing this. Because the iPad's going to hold it's going to hold all of my memes. It says I've got 43,000 tweets, but not all of them are full memes. Some of them are like this, showing faces, hips and stuff. But there were 22,000 finished with gates celebrities. All of these are admissible in court. Pictures are admissible in court. I don't need to see your x-ray. I don't need to see your pelvis. I don't need to see your genitals. I just need to see the pictures of you throughout your life like this, where I can just absolutely destroy the lie using God's own techniques, his own creation against you. Two skeletons, boys and girls, created he them. One walks cross-legged and one walks open-legged. It's that simple. And nobody can stop you from seeing this once you see it, folks. Nobody can stop you from seeing it. Stacey Soloman is a man proven by the way he walks. Let me just bring up his gait for you and we're done. Stacey Soloman. Let's see if we can get some. Is that his dad? I think it might be. Yeah, it is. It's a bloke in a frock lot. Reminds me of Barbara O'Neill. Barbara's a good woman. No, Barbara's a bloke. Which means you can't trust everything he says. Understande? Comprende? Straight legs, knees together. This one's a beautiful shot. Straight legs, knees together. He's trying to cross his legs over, but it ain't working. Stacey, massive bloke again. And again right there, Stacey Soloman. Man, son of man. They mock you at every chance they get. He called himself the Son of Man. Nothing more, nothing less. When he talked about his return, he talked about the return of the Son of Man. Stacey Soloman is a son of man. Not the son of man, but a son of man like me. Not like me, but a biological male. That's all I can give you, that you are biologically male. You're not male, because men don't act like this. Stacey, if you're listening. You and your fat ginger girlfriend who spat out 5 kids are about to be disassembled by God. All of you are. He's going to bring heaven back to earth. You're not allowed in. These monsters are not allowed into heaven unless they've repented, unless they've said sorry, unless you're truly sorry, Stacey, for pretending against all the divine women, not only in my chat, but in this entire world, that you have insulted by wearing a moon bump, pretending to be a pregnant woman when you're actually a man. It's an insult to the divine feminine. God created women this way to deliver children. And there will never, ever be a transplanted womb into a man. Why? Because there's no room in the hips. That's why. The only way you can do a transplant of a womb is by woman to woman. That'd be the only way I could see it working, because the engine fittings are the same for each body. The man doesn't have the engine fittings and he doesn't have the cavity to spit out a baby. He is not passing 7 pounds of living flesh through his penis anytime soon. So you can tell me that this is normal, and I'm going to tell you every time it's not. Normal is what God created right there. That's normal. And I can tell normal when I see it now. Because men have got bigger heads, further apart eyes, deep set, further apart eyes, rectangular in shape. Women have rounded eyes, smaller cheekbones, smaller dental arches, softer jawlines. They have these 2 big dimples on the top of the forehead, usually, that protrude outwards. Like this one does. There and there. If we go back, that's the place where the 2 dimples would be. Stacey Soloman is a man proven